16th November, Saint Margaret of Scotland. Optional Memoria. Born in Hungary, where her father lived in exile, about the year 1046, she was given in marriage to Malcolm III, King of the Scots, and she bore him 8 children. She was an outstanding example of a true mother and queen. She died at Edinburgh in the year 1093. A reading from the Constitution of the Second Vatican Council on the Church in the Modern World. The holiness of marriage and the family. A man and a woman who by the marriage covenant of conjugal love are no longer two but one flesh, render mutual help and service to each other through an intimate union of their persons and their actions. Through this union, they become conscious of their unity and experience it more deeply day by day. This intimate union, as a mutual gift of two persons, as well as the good of the children, demands total fidelity from the spouses and requires an unbreakable unity between them. Authentic married love is caught up into divine love and is governed and enriched by the redeeming power of Christ and the saving action of the Church, with the result that the spouses are led effectively to God and are helped and strengthened in their sublime office of being a father or a mother. For this reason, Christian spouses have a special sacrament by which they are fortified and, as it were, consecrated for the duties and dignities of their state. By virtue of this sacrament, as spouses fulfill their conjugal and family obligations, they are imbued with the Spirit of Christ, a spirit which suffuses the whole of their lives with faith, hope, and charity. In this way, they advance further and further in their own perfection and their mutual sanctification, and together they contribute to the glory of God. As a result, with their parents leading the way by example and family prayer, the children, and indeed everyone gathered around the family hearth, will find an easier path to human maturity, salvation, and holiness. Graced with the dignity and office of fatherhood and motherhood, parents will eagerly carry out a duty which devolves primarily on them, namely education, and especially religious education. As living members of the family, the children contribute in their own way to making their parents holy, for they will respond to the kindness of their parents with sentiments of gratitude, affection, and trust. They will stand by them as children should when hardships overtake their parents and old age brings its loneliness. Widowhood, accepted bravely as a continuation of the marriage vocation, will be honored by all. Families will share their spiritual riches generously with other families too. In this way, the Christian family, which springs from marriage as a reflection of and participation in the loving covenant uniting Christ and the Church, will proclaim to all men the Saviour's living presence in the world and the real nature of the Church. This the family will do by the mutual love of the spouses, by their generous fruitfulness, by their unity and fidelity, and by the loving harmony of all the members of the family.